Thanks for coming in early, Nick.
Escaping breakfast with a small child.
How is Jimmy, by the way?
Exactly. You've done me a favour.
Thank you. Look, if Maisie calls...
She won't. Don't know if she's got Faye.
You must be nervous.
Really, why?
You'd be odd if you weren't.
Well, yeah, obviously. I just want over and done with, that's all.
See you later.
Come on, lad. It's time.
On the hook on the back of the door.
Well, there's just some tatty old dressing gown.
Behind that. It's not tatty.
Will you wrap it for me, please?
You're worse than one of the kids.
I'm very nervous.
Just tell the truth and don't embellish it to make a better story like you do at home.
What's he in him?
I think he's just worried about you getting in too deep lending this money to Diane.
What? Never. Really? When did he say that?
He didn't. He's just miffed you dissed his dressing gown. However, I do know he'll agree with me about the money.
Haven't we got enough to be fretting about? You saw a kid nearly die the other day.
Have you spoken to Jacob's mum?
Yeah, he's fine. What's that got to do with you and Diane?
Because one of them really matters and the other one's just money.
Oh,
I can't wear that.
So what you asked for?
I wanted that blue one.
I haven't got a blue one.
It was Rodney. Sorry, wrong neck. I am so glad you're coming with me, Ashley. I need a Batman.
gives his life savings away like it's nothing.
Who?
Oh, forget it.
You and Faye were close.
Yeah. Like you and Maisie. What? Are you suggesting a day in court to support the women that we used to be close to?
No.
Well, it's not that I don't care, it's just that I don't...
Care?
think that sitting in a sweaty courtroom with me knitting while the guillotine falls is a good idea.
You think you did it?
Possibly. But you say that to Faye, and I'll deny it. Right, I'm off to make some money.
With Eric's old factory? Really?
Oh, yes.
You know when you go to a dentist
Yeah.
and they like freeze your gums? You can whack your face and there's no feeling. Do you reckon that's what it's like for him? Just nothing.
Hey. Sorry. Do you want me to come with you?
No, I want you to go to that party and cheer your mush up.
Say it louder, you wise young man.
No. Enjoy yourselves, I mean it.
Thank you.
What?
You're just really natural with him, aren't you? I tend to.
Fuss. Neurotically.
Yeah. And that's two of my better points.
Can I suggest you make a huge effort not to think about him today?
Who?
Oh, you are so very, very not funny.
Come in.
Don't worry, I don't want a room.
Oh, good, because we're splendidly fully booked.
See, you'll be wondering why I'm here.
You wouldn't like to cook dinner for 12 by any chance?
Or buy a large share in a thriving business as a silent partner.
Do you two ever stop?
We'll get lonely.
No, I'm interested in the factory.
Oh, good. Seeing as you own it.
No, yours. The old one. Up the road. Anyone fancy coffee and cake? My treat.
Ready?
Should be designated parking. It's an absolute disgrace. Being a modern society, parking. When I were a lad...
The fields round here are all car parks.
Them what days, eh?
I'm glad to see you finding it so funny.
Nathan.
Doug, Sam, why don't you sit here? Then all the prosecution will be together.
Have you forgotten why you're here?
Your father is dead.
strange. I've actually got somebody right here, right now, who's also interested in the property. I know. Oh, feast or famine. Oh, yes, I will get back to you. Oh, I promise. All right now. Bye.
You forgot to take the number.
Oh, hush. It'll be in the phone memory.
Well, we'll put a few things together and get back to you.
Oh, I won't wait around.
No, neither will we, with all this interest.
Yeah, funny that. I'll catch you later.
Yeah, you certainly will.
Thanks now. Bye.
Wow. 2 offers in one day.
What, the woman on the phone? No, she was just asking about vacancies at Christmas. Obviously not coming now.
Why?
Because I wanged on about an empty wreck and sounded cuckoo. Keep up, Napoleon. And while you're at it, get some valuations on the building and the land. Brenda at 2 o'clock.
Something happening.
Oh, the Munchkins are back. How's Donna?
Oh, she's much better, thank you.
Oh, you look all relaxed. Shouldn't Hazel be here? Oh, she's not been in for days. Oh, great, you do a friend a favour. Oh, my God, she's not dead, is she?
Just keep taking the tablets. We'll see the dog next week. Do you not get it?
Glad to see you've cheered up.
And all worries have been banished for the special party day.
So exciting.
She looked grim. You being funny again, Paddy?
Perhaps she was laughing on the inside.
If you insist. Right, I'm off up to Leighton's to check the herd, and I will see you later.
Right.
Bye, girl.
Not if I see
How
you
many times? You only say that when somebody says see you.
Oops. So touchy. That's the book done for the day.
Excellent.
So,
Yes.
as some of us are busy later.
Some of us certainly are busy later. Watch this, pal. I can do this. Can you feel it? Can you...
No, but I bet you felt that. Can I leave early to titivate?
What have you got to titivate for?
Flatterer.
I have no idea.
But a joke's a joke, but now you're just irritating.
If you're so cool about it, why are you skulking round here?
I'm not cool, I'm just being the sensible one, as usual.
Yeah, in hiding.
Actually, I don't have any driving jobs till later on. But yes, I'm bothered, concerned, whatever you want to call it, that some kid might get sent down. But a lot less bothered than I will be if you end up doing a stretch. Unless it's your neck, of course.
Huh, yeah, funny.
Why don't I take your mind off things? Why don't we go shopping?
Because I would rather pull my own teeth out.
Half an hour upstairs then, if you can manage that.
Yeah, no problem. But does it have to be with you?
Do what you like.
I'm just looking out for our Sam.
If you do end up inside, I won't be waiting, all right?
Yeah, I love you.
Moron.
Nicola, I wish you told me earlier. Could have been doing me ironing instead of sitting here. Yeah, well, never mind. All right, try.
We could have lunch. I'm due a break.
No, I've wasted enough time now.
Do you think I should have gone to the trial?
Well, Dad's got Ashley there.
Of course, you're right. I'm being daft.
Laurel, have you heard from your dad?
Well, Nicola said they've started late.
Do you fancy another drink?
No, I've got to get on.
What have I done?
I don't think it's you she's avoiding.
Can I have a spritzer, please, Dan?
Of course you can. I'll join you.
Oh, any news? I thought you'd be ringside.
I'm not allowed to sit in until I've given evidence.
As if she didn't know. More court appearances than Pete Doherty. Not since I met Eric.
How sweet.
He takes the rap for everything now.
I'll bring it over if you like. Should I ask why you two are so pleased with yourselves?
We might be...
Pregnant! I might be pregnant! I love you, Val. Don't tell her.
That's good news.
Aye, but what if she wants a loan?
Ah, yeah, right, gotcha.
Mark Wilde's life was a web of lies. Even his name was a lie. His real name was Daniel Lamb. He allowed his first wife, Faye, to think he was dead. He bigamously married his second wife, Natasha, not telling her his identity was false until forced to, when Faye recognized his picture in a magazine and tracked him down. The Crown submits that the events on the night of Mark Wilde's death, the revelation that the defendant, Ryan Lamb, was his son, and that the girl he'd fallen passionately in love with, Maisie Wilde, was his own sister. So enraged Ryan that he shot and killed the father he never really had.
You'll be doing me out of a job. Not that I'll need one when I've married a doctor.
Am I hurting him?
Don't ask me.
Sorry, Nick.
The consultant, he's gay.
How do you know?
I asked him.
No. I've been fantasising about the wedding for months. We're having 3 kids and all. Polly, Pippa and Poppy.
I feel sorry for any bloke who gets you.
Don't you think they're dead classy names?
Yeah, for dogs.
Oh. I'll just have to go back to obsessing over you then, Jackson.
Well, they say work takes your mind off things.
Would you be happy with family helping with more of your care?
Depends on who and what.
What about bed baths? No worries. Plenty of time.
Yeah.
So we have the defendant's necklace found at the murder scene, the gunpowder residue found on the jacket he wore on the night of the murder, and the gun buried behind the garage where he worked.
Yes, that's right.
We understand that Mark Wilde's body lay in a shallow grave for 6 months?
Yes.
Could we pin it down to dates? Could it be possible to determine if he died on the night of the 12th of January?
I can't be exact, but it would have been very close to that date, yes.
Thank you, Mr. Bartle.
Could my client's chain have been placed at the scene of Mark Wilde's murder after he was killed?
It's possible, yes.
And given that we are unable to ascertain the age of the gunpowder residue found on his clothes, the residue could have appeared there on the night of the murder?
Yes.
Or at any time between that night and the day the jacket was seized by the police?
Where are we, Mr. Kofi?
Trying to establish reasonable doubt, Your Honor. We do it a lot.
Not looking for wicked fairies at the bottom of the gun, are we?
Nearly done, sir. Mr. Bartle.
It's possible the gunpowder residue appeared after the murder, yes.
Any DNA from Mark Wilde on my client's chain? Say if there'd been a struggle?
None.
Was the residue found on my client's clothes the same as the cartridge that killed Mr. Wilde?
It's impossible to say.
Isn't all gunpowder the same?
No, it can be identified to a specific manufacturer.
All the cartridges that are supplied to the Home Farm estate come from the same manufacturer. And they buy around 1,000 each year. Is there any forensic evidence linking Ryan Lamb to the murder weapon itself?
None. The gun had been thoroughly cleaned.
Yet you are expected to believe that he leaves the sloppiest trail of evidence, from the shallow grave to his home to the garage where he badly buries the murder weapon only a few feet from the place where he works every day.
I can't hear a question.
Why would he have such a sudden fit of meticulousness over cleaning the gun when he's apparently entirely useless at covering every other aspect of his murderous tracks?
Outfit number 2.
Go on then, can't be any worse than outfit number 1. Oh, it is? Well done. It's like a recycled leg warmer. You wouldn't fit a toddler in that.
Well, it's supposed to cling.
You won't be able to eat anything. You certainly won't be able to dance.
You could have just said you look fine.
And that's what boyfriends are for. Mates are for telling it like it is. Put some slacks on.
Slacks?
Yeah, you know the suit thing that you wore for the conference? It had like box jacket and the nice fitted trouser.
All right, calm down, Gok.
You look really nice in that.
Oh, that's kind.
For you, anyway.
And that's not. And it's at home, anyway.
Loads of time.
It's very plain.
Accessorise!
I feel like you look $1 million.
Well then, why don't you dump Patrick the Pillock and take me instead?
Oh, I wish I could, but he's got the invitation.
I know. I'll have a dozen nice splits, please, Brenda.
Oh, if that factory ever closes, we'll be finished. You're another one who's got my number.
Sorry?
And you, Betty?
I deleted you.
One of you could have called or texted me about Jackson.
How many more times you were having a break?
Hazel is a very dear friend.
You hardly know her.
That's not the point. I feel let down by the whole community.
Viv's back, everybody. Up there fishing.
Oh, the hair!
The hair.
Well, sorry, I've got things on my mind, Betty. Well, get them all sorted as quick as you can, because we're both in need of some undivided attention. Do you know what? You're right. I've had angry ants in my pants all day. Hold the buns, Brenda. Angry ants?
We want 150.
And I want a lot of things.
Hey, you are not the only interested party.
Yes, I am.
The Kings offered us twice the amount.
And where are they now? Oh, yeah, bankrupt. Plus, you promised change of use, which you can't deliver on. I've done my homework. Aye. Is this what you get up to when I've got my back turned?
Bum
But is that some kind of gentle swearing?
I just want to have a quick word with Diane.
2 minutes, I'll give you a lift back up.
Thanks.
I'll be at the factory when you start talking sense.
You'll have a long wait.
It's about Dad giving you that money.
Lending?
Dad's got 3 things, right? He's got his family, which he'll always have no matter what. He's got his savings. Now, I know it's only a loan, but it is in your account at the moment. And he's got his dignity. And I'm sorry, Diane, but you really hurt him, and I never want to see him in that state again.
You're absolutely right. I'm glad you've said.
I'm not saying refuse a loan. He'll kill me for one thing, but...
Best to have cards on the table, eh?
I worry, because he's my dad, and I love him.
You're absolutely right to say.
OK. But we're friends, aren't we?
Yeah, of course, always. I think that's the phone.
Miss Sugden replied, Ryan was freezing, so we went to my house. He told me he'd been at the garage, out in the car, and wandering on the estate all night. He was distraught after finding out that Mark Wilde was his dad like that. He said that they'd all lied to him for so long, he was in shock.
Mr. Kofi.
Nothing to add.
Mr. Seeley.
Prosecution calls Nathan Wilde.
Maybe I should give Doug the money back.
That would be madness.
The idea of people thinking I'm some kind of user.
Oh, people have been saying things like that about me for years. You've got to learn to embrace these things.
Is this supposed to be helping?
How is Doug gonna feel, as a man, if you tell him that Laurel told you to back off? How's that gonna help him rebuild his self-esteem? That I so cruelly destroyed in the first place? Yes. I mean, no. Flaming Nora, I didn't realise I was in court today.
Don't worry, Big Brother's here now.
Nathan Wilde?
Just do your best, all right?
Are you Nathan Wilde?
I am. I swear by Almighty God that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Emmerdale continues in half an hour.